We are gonna play a version of Jeopardy. It's not gonna be completely Jeopardy because that's kind of difficult to do on here. But we have a game that looks like Jeopardy, so I'm gonna get it up. It's basically a review. So we're gonna take our ecology test on Friday, or we're gonna take Thursday. We're taking it on Thursday, where we are gonna be taking our test on anything that we've done in the past 3 weeks, basically. So we're gonna do a practice game for Jeopardy. So this is an ecosystem Jeopardy. It could have questions about relationships between plants and animals, the water cycle, different types of herbivores, carnivores, and things like that. It's kind of all over the place. So what we'll do is we will choose one of these questions. So let's say we choose A10. So it would be over here at A10. I can click on it and it's going to take us to a question. And we're going to answer it. Those of you that are here, don't yell out answers. We're going to raise our hands during this because it's, yeah. Everybody needs a chance to think about it. We can't just yell out answers. Kind of like a test. Those of you online, if you know the answer as well, feel free to write it down in the chat because we can see that up here. And so basically, it's just a review. If it was a game in person, we'd be able to keep track of the points. So if you're getting them right, maybe keep track of your points, do that math. But other than that, there's not a whole lot else we can do. Okay. So let's see. Is there anybody online that wants to choose the first one? I can't see you guys but very well, but yeah, anybody online that wants to choose the first one? Shout one out. Anybody? Yes, no, maybe so.
C20.
C20, perfect. So C20, I'm gonna click on it. Our question is energy from the sun. What is that called? Give it a second. Think about it. Don't yell it out. If you just think about it, if you get it right, give yourself the points. You'd get 20 points. If you get it wrong, you won't get the points. So think about it for a second. What sort of energy comes from the sun? Okay. All right. Alex, do you know the answer? Charlie? Good. Let's see. Charlie says solar energy. What do you guys think? Online? Agree? Disagree? Yes? No? Okay, Skylar, I'm going to need you to face forward. Put your mask on all the way, please. And talk to us. Okay. The answer is solar energy. If you got that, give yourself 20 points. 20. That was out of 20. Okay. So if you notice, when I go back to the original screen, the C20 is kind of a darker orange. That means we already did that problem, so we don't need to go back and do it again. So now let's do someone in person who would like to choose the next one. Alex, you raised your hand first. Go ahead. C50. C50. All right. Species that break down plants and animals. What species break down plants and animals? About 30 seconds to think about it, and then I will have Dallin tell me what he thinks. So 30 seconds. Okay. So what species breaks down plants and animals? All right, Dallin, what's the answer? Decomposers is correct. So if you got that one, 50 points. Add that to your first score if you got it. Thank you. Okay. Does this make sense what we're going to do? We'll do all of them. I think we have plenty of time to go through all of them. If you're not doing so hot on it, I'll put this on Google Classroom so you guys can review it if you want to. It's presentation, so you can just scroll through and it has all the answers. I'm just doing it in terms of the game. All right, someone else online. Who else wants to do one? Larry says A40. All right, A40. We've got an animal that eats both plants and animals. Take a second to think about it. If you're online, type the answer if you know. I'm going to sit closer to this so I can see the thing better.
No. Oh, I'm like mega mind on this one.
A40.
Anybody think they online think they know the answer to this one? What's an animal that eats both plants and animals called?
Omnivores.
Omnivore. Perfect. Let's see.
How did I get that?
Perfect. Omnivore.
I got 110.
All right, in person this time. Jada, choose one, please. Wait, hang on. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay, Jada, choose one. Say again. E or B? D. Okay, D30. Oh, this is our daily double, so that means that it's going to be worth double the points if you get it. A species that eats meat. That's not what it says. A species that eats animals that are already dead. Think that one through. I'll have someone in person answer this one. Online, feel free to type it out or shout it too. It doesn't really matter. Elijah, what do you think? Scavenger, let's see. That is correct. So that was worth 30 points. If you got it, you can double that. What is 30 times 2? 60 points if you got that one. Yeah, scavengers is the answer.
I'm getting all my points from Valley because I don't know how much I can get.
No, it's not. This is Jeopardy, so you're supposed to answer in terms of questions. Like, what are scavengers? What are... When I am talking, you cannot talk over me. I'm really glad that you have points, but stop talking over me, please. All right, so that was someone in person. So someone online, what do we want to do next? Anybody online got one? E50. All right, E50. A place where you can play. We haven't talked too much, like we didn't even talk about this, but I remember seeing this answer and I was like, what? Say that again? Yeah, this one we didn't really talk about, but I don't know why it's in there, but it's a park.
What is a park?
I don't know why that's in there. I feel like that doesn't actually have to do with ecology very much. A place that you can play. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, if you got that one right, you can take it. Go for it. All right. Okay, Kaylin, your turn to choose one. Go ahead. B20, okay? A path that energy flows as it moves from one species to another. No, stop yelling answers. A path that energy flows as it moves from one species to another. Hang on, let's give people a few minutes to think. I don't even know how to give a hint for this one. It's not that, nope. Any ideas? What about online? Does anybody know the answer online? Maybe type it out.
Nope.
Wait, what is the energy form?
The path that energy follows as it moves from one species to another.
I don't
No?
know.
Anybody in person think they know it?
21.
Charlie? Nope. Not an energy pyramid either. Nope. A food chain, people. A food chain. Right? Because the energy, as one thing eats another one, the energy is going from one plant or animal to the next, to the next.
You guys not get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say it for some reason.
Okay. Again. Okay. The talking in here needs to be a lot less, especially by certain people. I'm going to start getting a little bit angry, and I don't get angry easily. That was No, that was an in-person one Kaylin chose. So someone online, type out the next one or shout out the next one we should do.
C40.
C40? All right,
Yeah.
C40. We've got an animal that eats other animals, a meat eater. Take about 10 seconds. This one's pretty simple.
Oh, I don't even know this.
This one, don't overthink it. Say it again?
Is it predators?
No, not a predator. Predators are these types of animals.
Omnivores?
Good. It's a
Carnivore.
carnivore.
Omnivores? Ah,
This one is a carnivore. It was 40 points, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know how much points I got.
All right, that was an online person. Let's do in person that has not. Dallin, you choose this time.
All I know is I got one of them. I got all of them right except for one.
B50. We've got helpful behaviors that animals are born with. I don't know if we talked.
what?
I don't even know what this is asking. What do you guys think it is? Elijah, what do you think? Characteristics, what are you thinking? Characteristics, let's find out.
Yeah,
No, they're instincts.
No,
So that
kitty.
makes sense, right? Behaviors that animals are born with are their instincts to stay alive, right? I mean, yeah, you're born with characteristics, but your instincts are more of like your gut feeling versus like, I have wings.
Flight or
I have
fight?
no idea who made this. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's something similar to fight or flight?
Kind of, yeah. Fight or flight are your
Instincts.
instincts. Yeah. Good. Okay, sorry. I didn't make this. I think that it was found online and we're just using it.
Is it online?
Yeah, online. What's our next one?
I got all of them right.
A10.
A10. A10 says an animal that is hunted and eaten.
Most animals.
What types of animals are hunted and eaten? What's the name of that?
Prey.
Ultra?
No. I heard it online. What was
Prey.
it? The
Prey.
prey.
Prey. Prey.
Good. 10. 10 points.
Oh, yes, I got it. I didn't get it.
Oh, let me put it on there. Sorry. Prey. Prey. The prey.
Oh, Larry said one.
Yay.
B40? We'll use that one after. So someone else do. Let's see. Elijah, you have not done one yet.
Oh, well, I thought you did already.
Well, he answered it.
What is all no right by
E30. Okay, and then we'll do learns, which is B40. Okay, so E30, a place where flowers grow.
A garden or
garden.
a meadow?
Garden.
A meadow?
A meadow. What else do you guys think? Garden. A lot of gardens. But what do you have to put in the gardens? I think that's what it's at. Soil.
Soil?
Soil.
I think that's where it's
Dirt.
going. Oh, okay, never mind. It said garden.
Ooh, so was right.
I think I should have read this over better before. That was 30 points.
I mean, flowers grow in a lot of places, like
I know they do.
meadows
That's
and
why I
like
was
grasslands.
All right, we'll do the one that Lauren said, B40. B40 is living things that eat other living things to obtain energy. Something that eats another thing.
I forgot.
Anybody else? Any other thoughts? They are animals, but Sally?
What?
Hey.
Sorry, my cat was walking on my keyboard.
That's okay.
She came out of nowhere too.
Charlie, what do you think? A predator, maybe? Oh, it's a consumer. I was thinking predator too. So a consumer is anything, a predator, an omnivore, a carnivore, any of those things that eat other living things. So they just consume other things. No, if you said predator, it's not correct, sorry. That was worth 40 points if you did think consumer. Yoshi, let's have you choose the next one. I don't know.
No. D50.
D50. A group of animals of the same species living in the same area. Alan? Nope. Not a habitat. No, it's a group of animals.
Like a pack or something?
Populations?
Okay, so I heard community. I think I heard someone say population.
I said
A pack. Okay, let's look. A pack might be a specific, like a wolf pack. It's specific.
Population.
It's a population. This one was population. Huh?
Who's keeping track of the points?
You guys are. Also, it's not really a
I
competition. It's
joined
more
on
just a
late,
review.
so.
If you haven't been keeping track, it's okay. Nobody's gonna win anything. So
I got myself an ice cream from McDonald's.
there you go. So populations are going to be groups of animals that are the same species from the same area. So it's like if you walk outside and you see a group of bunnies on the lawn, that's a population of bunnies. Okay. Our next one, it's someone online. Their turn. So what do you guys want to do?
E30?
E10.
Oh, I heard both. So I heard B30? Madi, is that what you said? B30?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do B30 first. This one is the dust-like flower parts that allow flowers to make seeds.
Pollen.
Pollen? Down, what are you going to say? Pollen? Is that what you guys think?
Yeah.
Pollen!
Yay!
Pollen.
Good job. It was 30 points?
Yeah, 30.
30 points. Now, Skylar's going to go next. All right, Skylar, go ahead and choose one. A30. All the living things in a particular place.
Habitat.
Habitat,
Or
population, environment, balance,
Ecosystem?
ecosystem?
ecosystem. I think it's ecosystem. Oh, it's not. It's a community.
Wait, how? Wait,
So
what?
community is living things in a particular place. The ecosystem includes the non-living things too. So it includes the rocks and all of that stuff. So the living things are the community of things that live inside an ecosystem. It is kind of hard, right? All right.
Very so cute.
I want to say it was Elijah that was going to say one online. E something, right?
E10 or E20?
E10. Let's do E10. Here we go. An area with its own unique physical conditions and community of plants and animals. Down, what do you think? An ecosystem. Anybody else have any ideas?
Yeah.
Ryan?
No, same idea.
I keep saying population until I get it right.
A habitat, maybe? Okay, let's see. I think
Habitat.
it might be a biome, too.
Well, I mean,
I
it
think
could
it's either
be
going to be ecosystem or
three.
biome. Let's see. Oh, finally, ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
I got it right.
This was worth 10 points. Okay, let's do it in person.
Ugh.
All right, in-person one. Who would like to choose? She's pointing at you. I don't know. Yoshi's the
Cat's
one.
hurt.
Go ahead. A50. Where's my mouse? There it is. A50. A group of living things having the same characteristics. No, it's a group of living things. So it's going to be animals or plants.
Species?
It's probably a species. I believe it's a species. Good job, Alex.
Yay!
I got it.
Good job, Alex. Alrighty.
Why do cats hurt?
They got long claws. Yes, Elijah. It was 150. Yep.
Ow.
All right. Someone online. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions left. This will be a
40-30.
C30.
Okay. So I heard 2. Let's do D40 first. How's that sound?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what I did. All right, energy that is stored inside a material to be used later.
Don't cactuses do that too?
Cacti will store water, yep.
That type of thing?
Camels will store water, yep.
No, wait. I thought camels stored fat.
I don't remember. I don't know that much about camels.
Why do cats hurt so much?
I don't know for sure. Kinetic energy is when something is moving. What's the type of energy when something is sitting still? It's potential
I
energy.
forgot what it's called. No.
I don't know if that's the correct answer though. Let's see. Chemical energy. Chemical energy is, yeah, chemical energy is like inside you. I don't know how to describe it better. That one was a hard one. All right, that was a online one. Someone in person. Kaylin, go ahead and choose one. C30. Okay. An animal that hunts and eats other animals. This one's very. Did we? Oh, it didn't change. What is it though? Not a carnivore.
Predator?
Predator. Predator. No. I don't know. That was 30 points. Yeah. All right. And then we have one from Laren that says A20. So let's do A20. Last one for the A's. An animal that eats plants is called? An herbivore. What do you guys think?
Herbivore.
I am an herbivore. Well, vegetarian is like the human term for it, but when we talk about animals, we call them herbivores because they eat plants. Yeah.
Omnivores are an animal that eats both plants and animals or
Yep.
meat, right?
Most humans are omnivores. Yep, they eat plants and meat. People that are vegetarian or vegan will usually are herbivores. All right, let's see. We got a couple left here. Alex, your turn. Go ahead, choose one. E40. A very hot place where cactus grows
Desert.
and animals live. I heard it on here, Alex. Desert. Desert. Do we agree?
Yeah. Phoenix
Oh my
is
gosh,
a
the desert. What a concept. I know. All right. Our next one. Okay, I'm going to go from here because there's not that many left. That was worth 40, 30, 40? 40. Okay, so we're going to do the last couple in a row. So we're going to do the 10s and then we'll do the 20s. So B10 says, suited to live in a particular environment.
Adapt?
Okay, maybe you're able to adapt, Dylan? No. Maybe. Let's see what it is. Adapted. So Madi was correct on this one. The ability to adapt, the ability to change to your environment is being able to adapt. You can adapt to the changes. Okay, next one.
Yesterday was kind of sad because mine and Skylar
All right. Okay, talking in person needs to stop, please. No, I'm gonna do the rest. C10 is an animal or plant's home in the wild. Down? Habitat. Anybody else think? I like that you guys agree. You guys are like, yeah, habitat, that works.
Habitat.
You are correct, though. It is a habitat. 10 points.
Nice.
All right. No.
I know way more than that.
Let's do the next one. We'll do D20 first. We'll go to a 20.
All I know is I have enough.
Species that make their own food without eating other species.
Plants.
Plants? What else? Or what do you think, Don?
Spiders, squirrel.
Trees.
Plants? It is plants. Plants are the only thing. Well, okay. Producers. Plants are producers. But plants and producers in general are the only things that can make their own food, right? They use. Yeah, you'd be fine. So,
Wait, so did I get it right?
yeah.
Yeah, I got it right.
Plants and producers use. It was 20.
I said a tree. Is a tree.
Okay, can I finish my sentence?
Yeah.
Thank you. Plants and producers use sunlight, and they use that sunlight and change that sunlight into food. That's how they create their own energy, right?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. The next one, D10.
Yes, ma'am.
The path
Sure.
of energy transfer among species in an ecosystem. Similar to the other one. No,
Biodiversity.
not biodiversity. So we, I don't think it's a pyramid.
Food
It's
web.
a food web.
Gosh, my hair's been bashed.
So the food chain is the one route the energy can take. A food web is the one where energy goes all over it because different things are eating all kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
And our last one, E20.
That's the only one left.
The role that a species plays in a community. This one, we've talked about that one. Dylan, do you know it?
No. An animal?
Any ideas? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an N. Huh? It is. It's a niche. It's their niche. It was 20. It's the role that they play in the environment. All right. So, I don't know if we were all keeping track.
I wasn't keeping track and I know I got a lot of.
All right.
I don't
So,
really think anybody kept track.
I did not keep track.
I keep up on my phone.
All right.
Oh.
So, we